What up guys, Victor here, and in this week's Tackle Tuesday, this is a video I've been wanting to make for a long time and a lot of people have requested it. I'm going to do a real thorough review, an honest review, a review on a reel that I have fished heavily for the last 6 months on the Daiwa BG saltwater spinning reel. Now I want you guys to keep in mind, I am in no way affiliated with Daiwa. This is just my account over the last few months with this reel. Now you guys might be thinking to yourselves, what does this guy mean by saying a legend reborn? Well, the reel that I have in my hands right here, this is the Daiwa BG Black Gold series, okay? This is the newer version of the old, infamous Daiwa Black Gold. Now, the old Daiwa Black Gold was introduced in 1981 and it stood the test of time for 35 years. Not many reel companies can say that. From my knowledge and to the best of my knowledge, what I know is they did not change the model of the old Daiwa BG for 35 years. And if you guys are salty like me, you guys have been around saltwater your entire life, you ever been on a charter boat or been around boats, big sport fishes, you guys will have probably seen this reel right here, the older and the newer versions, because these are badass workhorse reels that stand the test of time. Now the reason I'm really trying to drive this point across is because for a reel to stand the test of time for 35 years is actually pretty unheard of. It's actually very rare. I fish a lot of Shimanos myself. I like all different types of reels. I'm not just a Daiwa guy. And like Shimanos, if you guys have noticed with their spinning reels, is they change the model every year, every 2 years, every 3 years. For a reel to not be changed for 35 years is pretty damn incredible. Now the first thing I want to talk about in this series of reels is price, because everybody is concerned with not overpaying and getting the most bang for your buck. So one thing I really like about this series is, number one, they range anywhere from micro light to really heavy duty, big game reels that you guys can fish offshore, off the beach, for sharks, whatever it may be. There is a model for every type of fishing you're doing, whether it's fresh, salt, inshore, offshore. And the best part about it is there's not a big price disparity between those sizes. This reel ranges anywhere from $70 to $130, and you can actually find a lot of really good deals. I'll post all the descriptions. I'll post all the links in the description box below, but a lot of times you guys can come up on really good deals on Amazon. Amazon usually has these reels on discount a lot of the time. Now that we got the price out of the way, there's one huge factor I always look for in a spinning reel, and that is the weight of the reel compared to the drag you're getting out of the reel and the line capacity. Generally, the bigger model reel, as the spool size increases, as the gears increase, as everything increases, the weight of the reel obviously is going to be bigger, but a lot of times you'll notice with reels is the ratio is way off. The bigger the reel you're getting, the weight is increasing way too much compared to the line capacity and the drag capacity you're getting off the reel. One thing I really like about these reels is they hold a lot of line for the actual weight and size class reel that they are. They have a very deep spool, which is great for line capacity. If you guys are new to this channel, you still might not be convinced. You guys might be thinking I'm blowing smoke and all that whatnot, but if you guys are older viewers, you know you have seen me use this reel in multiple videos, and I have caught everything from sailfish, which take screaming runs. They're big fish. They require good drag capacity. They require the reel to be very smooth. I've caught tuna on them, caught dolphin on them, I have caught kingfish on them. I have caught a plethora of species on these reels, and they have performed flawlessly. The thing we're going to talk about is drag, and we're going to talk about two things when it comes to drag. We're going to talk about drag capacity and the overall smoothness of this reel. Now, you never want a reel, especially a spinning reel, with a laggy or sticky drag, because it will cause you to lose fish, especially when they're taking fast runs. From my personal account, I can honestly say that this reel has a very good, smooth drag, and number two, it has good drag capacity. So what I mean is, it puts out a good poundage of drag per the class size reel that it is. Alright, now my personal opinion on what makes a good, badass saltwater spinning reel is how it holds up in saltwater. So I'm going to take you guys back to a month ago. Brooke and I and my girlfriend were fishing off the beach, and there was a giant pod of jacks offshore, and the only way I could get to them was by wading out in the water, and I'm talking I was neck deep. That video link will be in the description box below, so you guys can see the proof in the pudding, and I will actually have this clip playing over as I'm talking. But for a reel, $100 reel like I got here, to be completely soaked underwater, not just completely soaked underwater in salt water, but reeling under salt water, and then still be able to be this butter smooth after being in salt water is honestly unheard of. A lot of times these days, reel manufacturers and reel companies are claiming that they're watertight, water resistant. You know, a lot of people opt out to get the Vanstal reels, which are a great series of reels, but they are very pricey. So if you guys are unsure of how this reel is going to hold up in salt, as far as corrosion and how far and you know, bearing seizing and such, my personal account, I want you guys to listen to this. You know, it does make a little bit of noise, but when I say this reel was completely underwater, I'm talking when I was on the beach and my girlfriend was filming me, the only thing she could see was my hat. This reel was completely soaked. So the only thing after that day that was a little bit off was this roller bearing. It got a little bit tight. I simply undid it, put a little bit of oil in there, and it spins smoothly. And that's another thing you guys gotta look for. With spinning reels, a lot of the times they put in cheap bearings or they'll put in very cheap bail components. The bail will break. But this roller bearing right here, your line roller bearing, is very important. It can make or break your fishing experience. It can make you miss and lose a lot of fish. So the roller bearing itself is very good. One last thing I wanted to point out on the reel itself, besides it being, you know, having a smooth drag, besides it being very badass saltwater resistant reel, is the aesthetic. You know, a lot of people, I'm not so much into aesthetic reels. I could really care less about what they look like. I'm there for the performance, but a lot of people, you know, they like nice stuff, they like nice matching rods, and I think this reel is pretty damn aesthetic. So if you're looking to, you know, outfit your boat, buy a bunch of reels for your kids, for your family. This is a great, affordable line of reels that range anywhere from microlights, 500 size reels, to all the way up. Sailfish guys, if you guys don't want to spend $200-300 on a reel and you still want a butter smooth reel, you can outfit your entire boat with this reel, and it's going to cost you a fraction of what it would cost you if you guys go with some high-end stuff. I'm not bashing high-end stuff. You know, I have expensive saltwater spinning reels. I have Saragosas, I have Shimano's, but I am very, very impressed. For $100, guys, you cannot beat this reel. It really is amazing. It is everything it lives up to in the old Daiwa BG name. It really is a legend reel, and I can honestly tell you, I think that this reel is gonna go for years to come. Just like the old BG series lasted 35 years, I'm telling you guys, you will see this on charter boat after charter boat. And that tells you a lot about a reel. If you see a series of reels on a charter boat, you have Googans, you have people who don't know what they're doing with fishing, you have reels that are being used 8 hours a day, every single day. A captain's only going to choose a reel that can get the utmost abuse and never fail, and that is, you're going to see the Daiwa Black Gold and the Penn Spin fishers on these boats, and this is the Daiwa Black Gold. That is the video, guys. I wanted to give you my personal account of this reel, and hopefully if you had some unanswered questions, were kind of uneasy about this reel or getting a new reel, this may have answered those questions. Now, if you guys like this video, want to support the channel, want to see this channel keep going, and you guys want to rock your favorite YouTuber, because I know I'm your favorite YouTuber, you guys want to rock the t-shirts, I have the t-shirts up for sale now. It is going to be in the link in the description box below, landsharknation.com. They are on pre-order right now, and the reason I did a pre-order is that way everyone can get the exact size, the exact color shirt they want. So you guys, please do me a favor, if you guys want to rep that merch, link is in the description box below, and as always, stay salty, and I'll see you in that next Tackle Tuesday.